Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. How are you guys doing? So, if you see at this chart, Ethereum, as we said before, from $4,800, which was our take profit level, it did come back down to touch this $4,000 zone. So we didn't exactly come to $4,000, which was a little bit lower to this zone, which I am still expecting for it to come. But it might not actually happen as well, because we just in the bull run, when the market is trending, we just come once and don't give people more chance to grab or buy at these prices. uh, but everybody, literally, if you go on X, if you go on other people's analysis, uh, it comes on my feed every time. They were calling for a bounce from 4,300 or $4,200. But if you remember, and if you've been following the price correctly as I was following, look at what I told you earlier in here. If we're trending and we're going up and you see these bigger dips, those doesn't always give you in a bull run like second chance or third chance, right? Now we might see a small correction or a consolidation here, but you are not gonna get something like this unless we come to this all-time high, because now the retail is rushing to buy Ethereum at $4,200, thinking that they're gonna miss the whole way. That's what is gonna drive the market up. And even some whales panicked sold Ethereum. Then they had to buy at 4,000, which was very funny. Why? Anyways, now, okay, let me mark my places of buying and selling so I can flex later and tell you that didn't I tell you to do this and do that. So I said in the group last night that we're not gonna come here to give a perfect breakout and retest for everybody, that look, we just broke this and we're going to retest. It's just gonna, I think, continue to reach here on a bull case, but maybe because Bitcoin has reached the high, and if people think the other way. Okay, so there were you can see that I analyzed Bitcoin too at 121,000, saying that we can go toward this red line and fall down. I'll show you all of them in a second, but before that, look at this. As I promised you guys that we're going to reach this level, as of this moment, my promise is completed. We are at $4,700 worth of Ethereum. I gave you two prices, 4,700, and the end of the week, $4,800. Now let's mark this level and say that we need to break this. If this is broken, we're going to see higher and higher and higher levels in Ethereum, which is going to be amazing for all our altcoins, all the tokens that we have invested all this time. We're going to make so much money, inshallah, that we never thought of. On the other hand, it's also a take profit zone. Now, depending on what's your strategy, and if you bought from here, and if you see all these waves that is happening, you see we had a rally, then we had a correction, we had a rally, we had a correction, now we had a rally, right? The rally could come back down, have a correction, then go up. Okay, so let's see if that exactly happened. Okay, so we had what? A rally, a correction, a rally, a correction, a rally, a correction. So everybody was thinking that we will first touch this zone, but even on group, I said to everybody that we will not test here right now when we were at on August 9th or August 10th, that we're not gonna come now. We will first go to $4,800, then we're gonna come to $4,000 level, which I give you all these prices in the group as well. While other people, literally so many good traders that I know, they were calling for this level. But you know what's funny? The funny thing is, most of them do futures trading, and they search for these short-term scalps, and they uh, don't care if their whatever amount they set, that if their stop loss is hit, and they actually don't share that with you too if their stop loss is hit. But that's unfortunate, because they most of the time use the hype to tell you things. Then later on, even if it doesn't happen, unfortunately, people, the masses of people, they don't think that much, that if this guy said it correct or he didn't say it, or if I lost or won because of him. Anyways, none of this matters. Not everybody can get everything correctly. But if we follow the whale order flow strategy, which I've been telling you guys to please learn, it's just that you get a high perspective of everything. And so many times when you take profit, the level that you exit will be the top of the market. And it's the same. We search for probabilities, right? So when it comes to our level, we buy it. If it doesn't, we don't. It's very simple. If you think that you're gonna miss it, it's okay. Let let it go. Miss it. Next time you're gonna get better at spotting it. But if you enter in a wrong uh, timing or in a wrong price, you could lose so much. So I was telling you that people were rushing to buy at this price, especially if they have been taking leverage at $4,200 levels. They were all, their stop losses got hit because the price had to come to the level that I was telling you. Okay, so that's how it works. We get out all these leverage traders. The spot works perfectly, and these zones, if you follow the price, and if you're always in the market, and if your mind is not emotionally attached with money, you will spot them correctly. Now let's go and see what is there for us to do after this. After all this happened, what is next that we can expect? So if you have bought Ethereum at 4060, which it's very close to our entry price, you had to enter it manually. If that's the thing, if you keep on relying on people's signals, you might actually miss it. That's why I'm telling you, go and learn. And there's a proper free class there on WAP that you can study. Also, another thing, that I mistakenly shared a link which let people join the premium for free. So good for them. And you are now lifetime member of Halal Portfolio, absolutely for free. You're welcome. Anyways, let's go and see what is there for us to do next. Now, since if we come to 4 hour, since this happened and we actually haven't reclaimed this whole level, I still expect for the price to dip a little bit further in this zone, then we can go up. So if you missed and you haven't bought, you might still get a chance to buy. Otherwise, don't do it. Let the price go. Later on, when there's a proper confirmation in the market, I'll tell you where to buy. Even if we enter higher, it will be confirmed than entering high now and going in loss, because if you enter here and if you calculate, it can take you to 5 to 6% up to 7% in loss. And what if something unfortunate happens and it breaks here, it will make you crazy and you can't even get out because you entered in a high. So don't do that. Let the price come back down. Otherwise, let it go. go to other coins, see what opportunities are there. Now, let me show you the exact prices which I told for people to buy and accumulate. Okay. If you see, places for accumulation was 110,000 to 120,000, 3,900 to $4,000, 177 to 157 dollars. Those are two prices just in case. I said if the market goes against whatever we think. Then I also said that I also gave you to be ready, and our Solana position was actually activated, and I gave you here that Solana is activated. You could have bought it at, like, the max low was $173. Anyway, let's go continue to see what's there next. Okay, so we talked about Ethereum. Let's take a look at ETH-BTC. ETH-BTC is back to this below this trend line, which it has to reclaim as soon as possible. Otherwise, it could dip here, confirming this parabolic trend line. Then we might actually go up, which will take Ethereum to $3,900. Everybody will panic. Then we're gonna go up. Because everybody is waiting. When everybody is waiting for a price, you shouldn't. You should be smarter than them. That when everybody is expecting something, the market won't do the same. It will get manipulated. Now, you see that our price was activated on Solana at 177,000. It's not that I am, you see, I'm being honest with you. We bought at 185. It took us to 195, which I was expecting 197, but it was night and I got out here with profit, leaving some of my positions here, which it did go in loss. Now it came back here, and you can see that although I was in loss, but if I take and put the profit on it, I could have easily exited here, but I didn't, because I don't want to miss the upper run, and I don't want to keep on exiting and entering the market, because you have to have a perspective. Sometimes it happens, you go in loss, but if you come, you can actually buy a lower price and make more money again. Depending on how your strategy is, okay? Now, Solana against Ethereum is now looking a little bit stronger. We might actually see it performing well in the upcoming days. The same as for Sol BTC, you can see that it's again trying to reclaim this support level instead of coming to this zone, which, in case things go a little bit down, it can go to here, but it's very strong against BTC. And Dogecoin went up from here. Now, I gave you this signal, which we were expecting to go even higher, but since the whole market turned around, this was the TP level, which I got my take profit. And even your loss was so less. If you had to exit, you could have, but it also didn't take us to much further loss down, which now we can correct our zone a little bit. This is going to be our new entry. Just in case something goes wrong, your stop loss will be at 0.20 cents. Be careful what you're doing and how much money you're going to invest. On the other hand, Doge against BTC is getting strong. We're still above this demand, which I expected to perform very well. But against Ethereum, not so much. Ethereum is very much strong at the moment against Dogecoin. So we might see it coming down here before the Doge season starts against everything else. Let's see at okay, we didn't see at Bitcoin chart that I've been bragging about how good our analysis were. So this was actually for later, just in case we break this level, which it hasn't happened and it might not even happen. But this, my friend, before actually reaching here, didn't I give you the exact same roadmap? I actually did the drawing with my mouse like this, and I said it we're gonna come on full speed here, which we did. Now, if you caught this level, congratulations. If you bought, otherwise, if you haven't, you don't have to now come and enter. Unless you are thinking long term, you can still buy Bitcoin and buy lower as well when it comes. So if you're thinking long term, you keep buying when it gives you lower chances instead of panicking, because we're already down how much from the high? We're down 9.60%. So it's good. Just in case it can still give you a chance, it might actually hit these lower levels, which will make people panic around 110,000, and you can buy it there. Otherwise, let it go. How much you want to make in trading Bitcoin at the moment? Not so much. So instead, it's better to actually choose maybe Dogecoin or Solana for your trading purposes, or even maybe Ethereum, which has more upside. Let's look at USDT dominance. In the last video that I made, unfortunately, my voice wasn't recorded, so we could talk about this, and you can see that we almost reached this level. That's why I'm saying it hasn't dipped fully. Ethereum hasn't dipped fully below 4,000, so we could have gotten this level, which is 4.55% on USDT. This is why I'm still saying that it's still possible for us to come to this level. So if it comes, be there, buy that level. That is all. Otherwise, let it go. You missed it. You weren't there. It happened at night. It sometimes happens and you can't take it. Now, USD CAD is also reaching this level of supply, which I think it should go down back from this level. It has been messing around with our heads, but it's absolutely fine. It's US dollar. They manipulate it. We try our best not to get manipulated. And also, this thing is trying for some reason to go up. But as long as we're staying below 100 level, which I've been showing you in this chart, we are good. We don't have to worry about US dollar because it's a dying currency. It has been dying since years and decades. We must be in the ones that are winning and they're going up in price, not in US dollar. So if you want to panic, panic on selling your USD to Bitcoin. Panic and sell all of it and buy Bitcoin. That's how you can panic. But don't panic while staying in some good cryptocurrencies. Increase your knowledge on the other hand. Okay? Now, if we see this total market cap of crypto, we were expecting, if this line holds, we should be expecting for a higher high, which it didn't hold. Now, it's coming back down to this level. This is also one of the reasons that we might get a lower price in Ethereum and Bitcoin. For Bitcoin, 110,000. For Ethereum, 3,900 or 800 max it can go to get everyone panicked. But this total market cap of crypto, it's just going with the waves, as I have been telling you. A rally, correction, rally, correction, rally. It could be this correction that is the proper correction that we might see. So if we get this, I am not gonna be surprised. I am looking forward to actually accumulating more crypto in general in all my holdings, if this price holds, inshallah. Same thing for this one. It couldn't break total 2. It's coming down, so let's hope it holds here today. But hope is not enough, you know. We need to be precise and we need to know all the probabilities. So just in case things go bad, these two are the levels: 1.35 trillion and 1.27 trillion, the levels that I'm looking at. And also total tree. This was the previous videos analysis I think that I gave you. So most of these altcoins and tokens are going to lose significantly if we come further down from here. So have your all scenarios there, then we will be good. So just because the last video didn't have any voice that I talked about, I'm going quickly through some of the things student mentioned and the group so they can also be prepared. One was comp. If you see, this is on this range, which is accumulation area, and the profitability for comp is going to be very good if accumulated from this level. A direct 100% is possible. Then further than that, if we go up to 200 and 300% is possible. I don't know how it's going to perform in this bull run, because last time in 2021 it did very well, but in the last times, like in 2020, in the uh, late 2024 bull run, like small bull rally that we had, it went to 141. So maybe this time it also goes until here, unless it's a significantly good alt season, then we might see higher prices to 250, like 5x in this coin. So that's how it might do. But it's looking very good. Like if it's staying in this zone, it's an accumulation area, 40, $46. It's good. You can accumulate without worrying about it too much. Then the other one was FET. As I told you before, this one is not entirely a halal coin. There's still debates going on about this coin. You can go and study further about these halal coins on sharelife.my. If you don't see each one of them, you need to go premium. I have their premium membership, so I can see all the coins that they do analyze and talk about. You can see they have a total of 1084 coins, and they give you the Sharia status. If you come here and write FET, um, FET is in gray area, you can go and study why they think it's gray. But for the sake of this video, because some of the students asked, I have previously, without the knowledge of at that time, that if FET, the token itself, is halal or not, I had holdings of FET and I took it till here, like a 5x on my money, which was very good. Now it's back to the same price. It's an accumulation area. It is good to buy at these prices. The other one is DOT. So let me show you DOT. DOT is also in the accumulation area. It is in the depth, and I have absolutely no idea why you people haven't gotten in the ones that already made us money. Now these coins, they haven't done anything. They might do after Ethereum breaks $5,000. That's where I am looking at them too. But for now, okay, they are in good price. You can accumulate them for the future upper prices. If you think Polkadot is a very good coin, you can go and accumulate some. But personally, I am not holding it at the moment. I might consider. Well, let's see. If I do, I will tell you in the groups. Render. Render is also an accumulation area. As you can see, some of these AI coins are not doing good. That's why I kept giving you Tau USDT, because if you see, unlike other ones, this has been trending like this, and if it was giving us a lot of chances. We bought it even around here, we bought them around here, and around here we made so many profits, and you can even see the latest. Okay, I got stuck here. It was my fault. I should have exited, but I told you guys that the stop loss is head. You can get out, and it was like 2-3%, not so much. But in these two cases, I did made money here on Tau. So this one is better. At least it moves and it goes up at these times. But the ones that you are looking at, like render, it's not doing good. Okay, it's an accumulation area. You can invest. EGLD, which is multiverse token. It's also an accumulation area. It's also reaching its absolute bottom. So yeah, if Ethereum breaks the high, then it might actually move and perform well. You should be looking at this trend line break. You can enter now, or you can enter just for a trade. But for long term of how these coins are gonna do, I don't recommend you being or staying in this. It is a halal coin, anyways. We have CHZ as well. It's also an accumulation area. It is. I don't know why you guys are after these coins, but if you see a coin just keep on trending down like this, don't stay in those coins. It's better to put your money somewhere else. Mm, unless we go and break these trend lines, then it's going to be good and it will be performing very well. So that is it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, like this video so it reaches to more people, because we have free classes. We teach people absolutely for free how to invest in a halal way in cryptocurrencies. Then later on, if they like, they can come and purchase the premium um course and subscribe so you can get more knowledge and everything for free as well. And I am not planning to earn from YouTube, and I am not actually earning from any of it except those that are paying to come and really study as a student. I do earn from there. So that is all. That's all I have to say for you. See you inshallah in the next one.